this guy, and that teams are will be surprised if in fact he leaves and where this thing goes.
If the Leafs media market is in fact a disincentive for players to play here, I can coach them on how to make it easier. Don't sign for more than you're worth. Don't sign for way more than you're worth. Sign for a good contract. That's fine. People could probably live with that. You just can't make more than you're worth here, or it's tough.
Sign me up. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sign me up, baby.
Yeah.
Sign me up. So everyone will say it's 8? It's like, 8's fine, but 9's not?
Boy, you just have no line. 9's fine. Is 10 okay? Where do you stop?
Well, I mean, were you okay with 8?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's like, whatever. Like, you're going to not get him over $1 million per year? And with a cap,
Absolutely,
with
yes.
a cap flying up? Like,
Yes.
that
is too much money.
Of course, 8's
ultimate-
too much money.
It's the ultimate dilemma.
Sign the damn contract, Brad. Ink it.
And there's name me another team that could use him more than the Leafs.
Florida, probably.
No. Leafs, Florida can still compete and maybe win without him.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a good fit. It's a good fit. It's a great fit.
The perfect fit.
Not for $9 million, it ain't. Not for $9 million times 4.
I mean, I don't know.
37 currently.
Hey. So
Or-
2 years and then 2 with the bad back.
Yeah, okay. Now we're talking.
Okay. you know where it's going.
Yeah. Same
Okay,
same
5
place
years.
Tanev,
Is he
same place
allergic to
Tanev
his
is,
equipment?
5 years.
Same place
6
Tanev is
years,
headed.
Same place that
Yeah.
they're all headed.
By the way, I don't mean to be dismissive of Marian Hossa's he had a skin, like a real skin condition that made it hard
Yeah.
or whatever. But it is just the funniest phrasing of a reason why a guy could no longer earn his money.
Allergic to
your equipment.
Yeah.
It sounds funny. I understand.
So I can tell you that there's a strong push now for Florida to try to get all 3 of them back right now.
To
Three of
me,
them.
they should be prioritizing Ekblad over Marchand. Ekblad is a lot of their identity. It's the nasty
Yeah.
guy who can skate and pass and play
I
and
don't think
scare people.
Ekblad's going to be that hard, and I think he may even take a pay cut to stay.
Of course he will.
Cut?
A cut.
Why wouldn't he?
Golly.
A cut.
I mean, it's not a cut.
Money's not an issue with this guy.
But it's not a cut.
It is-
I mean, it is. But is it? Like, he's going to take $8 million there, which is how much everywhere else? Like, it's not a cut. It's what all these guys do there.
6.
Yeah, he-
6.5.
He didn't make much last year.
No, he made 7.5.
7.5, yeah.
So he's going to take.
For number one overall
I
pick,
think
I don't
he. I
think
think he might be in a position to take 6 or 6.5. I think that's the push is. You want to go and try to win a 3rd cup now and be a part of something very historic,
And
or
get to
do you
wear
want,
the same logo and
or
compete
do you
and
need
not-
another $5 million at the end of your career, or $6 million at the end of the end of your career? So that's where they're at, and I think that's what they're pushing on Brad too, as well.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Could you take? I don't know what the number is, to be honest with you. 5 or 6, which would be 7.5, 8 in a lot of other places. I don't know. I don't know, but
Brad
that's
hasn't got his money. He's always been underpaid.
He's going to get his $9 million in Toronto.
maybe. But
rent in Yorkville for $8,000 a month.
If it's still the most important thing to him, or has anything changed in the past week about?
He hasn't had a coherent thought
No.
since the game ended.
Correct. He
No.
has been bamboozled since that ended.
But this strategy has already been discussed between him and his agent and his family countless times. Before they won the cup, before the trade deadline, after the trade deadline.
For sure.
It's
But things change. Things change.
emotionally things can change for
And
sure.
Winning a cup is a pretty big emotional swing.
Yes, with the guys that you're now
Brothers
feeling
for
like
life, man.
family. I love you. No, I love you more. No, I love you more.
I'll do it for $4 million.
All right.
All right.
Oh, that was the first name on the list that got
On to number 2.
Jason Robertson.
Jason Robertson. There's
Nick for Jason.
2 guys now. There's 2 categories, thanks to Florida, really, the last few years, are the guys that you pay to get you in the playoffs and the guys who can help you win in the playoffs. Where is Dallas with Jason Robertson?
Yeah, like his stats dictate that he should be paid X, and he's a great example of, you know what I said the other day on our show was that we don't really pay guys commensurate with how much the team values them. Like, this guy's a winner, he gets you through. Like, I don't think the team values him as much as his staff.
So he is going into his last year of his deal at 7.5. He's eligible to sign a new contract July 1st.
I bet they'd pay him 7.5.
The ask could be between 11 and 12 million.
That's what I mean.
AAV.
I'm sure they'd be happy to keep paying him that.
You think that they pay him 12 million?
No, I'm saying that what he's currently making.
Oh,
like,
yes.
I bet they.
But okay, so tell me if you're Jim Nill now, and he's asked for a 7 or 8 year deal at 11.5. Where are you on Jason Robertson?
Yeah, it's a great question. Yeah, he scored 50 in the league, and he's
No, twice 40. I
twice
think.
40 is out. Sorry, he's 25 years old. He's
Oh, he's a talent.
6'3", 200. Tough to come by. Caps going up. Like 10 and a half. We have no taxes.
So I've got him and Martin Nakash in the same category, right? Where they're point of game players. They're ultra talented. Guys that can help
I'll
you.
take Robertson over Natchez for sure.
Agreed.
Can get you in the playoffs all day long, but can they get you through
Can I
to
tell
a Stanley
you
Cup final?
my Toronto Maple Leafs concern these days? I think they're going to be under-talented. Like, I thought they had a talent deficit with Florida in that series. I think losing Marner is a massive blow to the talent level, and there's this big push to get more like Florida, heavier, more Carlo, more McCabe, more Tanev. You know, what about hockey? Who's going to go make the plays? Like, in games where you need one, you got to start looking for a couple guys who can get you one.
Yeah.
I think I'm concerned about the talent level of the team in the absence of Marner. So some of these names appeal. You got guys that are question marks: Natchez, Robertson,
Yeah.
Elias Pettersson. You don't know what you're going to get some nights. Boy, you need talent. Gotta have talent.
And it's short around the league. Like the players that you're talking about,
32 teams. It's getting harder to find them.
very much so.
I mean, this conversation's quite funny.
Given Marner,
Yeah.
he's gotta go.
Who's that? Sorry, I missed
No,
that.
it's just
I
like,
said he's gotta go.
yeah, it's just
Like, we
like the
can't have
Marner
that
conversation. It's like,
Yes.
boy, if they could ever find
Yes.
a 100-point Selke level winger who's really good in all situations. God, if they could ever find a guy like that.
But there's
Homegrown.
but there's certain markets that like are so emotional based on lack of playoffs. It's like get rid of them, get rid of them, and it's like hold on for a second. Who's going to replace these players once you move their talents out? And I include Robertson, right?
It's funny because there's people saying, well, he wasn't that great when they, in the big moments. However, you're in the big moments every year.
Yeah.
You get the chance to fail.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I am concerned about getting back to the level where you have the chance to be tested.
They're definitely going to be different for the Leafs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So another for our Vancouver audience, Patterson. Yeah.
Yeah. There has to